Here we go with this so-called major announcement.
I'm afraid this is a good news, bad news kind of night. And I've always been a bad news first kind of girl. So here goes. With our fearless leader, William Regal, returned, looking quite tan, might I add, the time has come for me to step down as your Raw General Manager.
I actually thought she did a great job, guys.
Are you kidding me, Byron?
Well, at least it was exciting.
All right, so there may have been some mixed opinions on my stint as GM, but I'm sure that's only because we all know where I really belong, which is fighting in a WWE ring.
Not sure that's the only reason.
Which is why I'm pleased to announce, given Becky's unfortunate medical status, at the hands of someone who William Regal has assured me will be dealt with, the Real Suits have decided to name a new #1 contender for the Women's World Championship. Me!
Huge news for the Women's World title.
And that championship match is happening right now!
After all the confusion around Survivor Series, we're finally getting to see Bianca defend her championship.
So, Bianca Belair, let's...
This woman just will not stop coming after the captain.
If her grievance was big enough to get her to take down the War Games cage in a tank, did you really expect her to let it go?
Hey there, friend.
Give it a rest, Shotzi. Haven't you done enough at this point?
I think what you meant to say is, thank you for making me #1 contender, Shotzi. Sorry you hurt your leg in that unfortunate tank incident.
Wait. How did you get hurt when you were driving the tank? Is this really all because I didn't give you proper credit for your terribly original idea of let's have a War Games match at Survivor Series?
And didn't even put me in the match. But no, this isn't an isolated incident. This, apparently, is just what you do. Playing in other people's sandboxes, stealing other people's ideas, and jumping every line. You may have William Regal fooled, but not me, and not the locker room.
Oh, I'm sure, Shotzi.
Cutting lines might work in TBD, but in WWE, there are consequences.
Bayley?
That's Bayley's music, but where is she?
Is Shotzi just playing mind games here? Bayley from behind.
Shotzi's found an ally who's not okay with being skipped over for a Women's World Championship match.
I don't blame her. It was supposed to be either Bayley or Becky. Cap weaseled in there.
Wait, we're getting a call from the back. This is an official match. Here we go. We thought it was all over at War Games, but Cap getting named #1 contender apparently upset certain members of the locker room.
Yeah, at least the ones who felt they were more deserving coming out of that War Games match.
Either way, Bianca Belair just got a night off, while two of her possible future opponents are going to tear each other apart. The Women's World Champion is the real winner here.
And she's stunned in the corner. Boom! What a right. Bayley able to counter. Good timing with that reversal.
Look at this raw. Kidding me.
Bayley not quite taking charge of the situation right now, despite her game plan.
Launching. Whoa, look out. Taken out from high above. You got to be some special kind of crazy to do that.
An elusive Bayley there. She saw it coming.
Oh, was that a spear?
Interceptor, Corey.
And Bayley is really being knocked around here.
Bayley looks to be well measured right now.
She flips it back on her.
Look at this.
Pendulum backbreaker.
Tick-tock.
Slips out of the way.
Oh, and a spear.
Bam. This match match is coming down to the last second. Someone's got to get back to the ring now.
Barely made it back in time.
I didn't think they were going to make it. Now Bayley looking for some momentum.
Good chance for her to gain her wits about her.
And she's really being knocked around here.
She has to rely on her instincts to turn things around. Dribbling the opponent.
She got her down. Is this it? Pin stop by rope break. Bayley left an opening for the count. Clothesline knockdown. Here we go. Comeback time.
This superstar's on fire. Pace begins to quicken.
Plants them. She'll need some serious recovery time after this.
I don't think she even knows where she is at this point.
Looking worse for wear in the corner now. She has no idea where she is right now.
Uh-oh. I'm not sure. I want to see what's going to happen here. Open your eyes, Byron. This is going to get good. Don't do it. Don't do it. Got her. Does that finish Bayley off?
Makes the cover. An incredible victory for the captain here tonight.
She certainly solidified her position as the #1 contender.
Shotzi from behind with that crutch.
What the heck? She claimed she was injured.
She was just pulling all our legs, Cole.
Shotzi laying the boots in now.
Compared to the Tank, this is nothing.
Finally, the referee getting control of the situation.
She's using the crutch on her throat. Shotzi wasn't done.
Russian leg sweep with the crutch.
At least Shotzi's made her point now, and we can finally get on to the business of the Women's World Championship next week.
I'm not so sure, Byron.
Neither am I. Based on what Shotzi said earlier, I doubt that this satisfied her desire for revenge. She's on a mission.
Does it look smaller?
Huh?
That's what kids always say when they come back home, right? They go off to the great wide world, come home, and everything looks small. Haven't seen you around here much lately.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a little smaller? I was in the neighborhood. Figured I'd stop in to get a few reps in before my big match with Bianca.
Shotzi's not also in the neighborhood, is she? You know my insurance doesn't cover tanks.
I don't think you have to worry. Tanks don't get great gas mileage, so she probably won't come crashing through the wall. No promises, though.
And just when I was starting to feel nostalgic about you breaking things around here. How are you feeling after that crutch attack?
I'm fine. Can you believe Shotzi's still bitter you didn't book her in TBD? And now she's turning it into a whole thing about how I stole her so-called War Games idea.
In fairness, it's you who didn't want to book her.
What? Really?
I believe your words at the time were, "I'm not impressed."
That does sound like me. But I was probably just being flippant.
Being flippant without thinking that your actions could actually have consequences? Yeah, definitely you. Then, on purpose or not, Shotzi effectively brings you up to the big leagues, and instead of any sort of thanks, you steamroll right into a fantastical whirlwind tour of all things WWE.
Let's be fair. I didn't steamroll right away. And Shotzi brought me to Raw so she could make an example of me.
Maybe, but is that also why she pitched you the idea for a War Games match when you were GM? A match you thought was a good enough idea to book but then shut her out of?
I never said it was my idea. Besides, it wasn't a groundbreaking suggestion. and everything worked out.
Right, because I'm sure the WWE Universe saw the superstar GM announce the War Games match, put herself in it, and then thought, who else can I give credit to for setting up this awesome main event? It worked out for you. And now you get a championship match against Bianca Belair. Shotzi? Not so much.
Jeez, whose side are you on, Geneva?
You know whose side I'm on. That's why I gotta be straight with you, to make sure you get your head right so you can take that title from Bianca.
You know, after ignoring WWE for so long, becoming their champion is the only thing I can dream of.
This is a moment of destiny for a woman who spent years crisscrossing the world and honing her skills before finally arriving in the big leagues of WWE.
You can really feel the electricity in the arena, Michael.
Waiting on the champion here.
It's obvious Bianca's playing mind games with her opponent.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Shotzi's vendetta against the #1 contender continues.
And it looks like she's had about enough of it.
No, guys, it's not what you think. I have a seriously heartwarming announcement. Bianca Belair can't be here tonight.
This is the second time the #1 contenders match has been called off.
No, I told you, it's actually heartwarming. Bianca was wrapping up an appearance at a nearby community center before the show when suddenly, out of nowhere, 3 buses of adorable children from a local school showed up, excited to meet the Women's World Champion. And you know how Bianca is. She wouldn't leave until everyone got a picture and an autograph. How those buses showed up just in time to prevent Bianca from making it here for her championship match tonight, we may never know. But Bianca just couldn't leave those sweet children hanging. Are you seriously booing children? Wow, what a bloodthirsty bunch you all are. I did feel bad that you didn't have a match anymore tonight, though. Oh no, it's not me. I have the night off from in-ring action, just like at War Games. But these 3 women do not.
Oh my, the Cap has history with all these women.
And we're getting word from the truck that she'll be facing them in a fatal 4-way.
I think she said to bring it on.
Easy to say, harder to survive. Shotzi's curated a formidable challenge for the #1 contender.
Honestly, I'm just impressed that Shotzi managed to curate this match and 3 busloads of children in the same day.
What? That was Shotzi?
For God's sakes, catch up, Byron. Nonetheless, this is going to be a huge fatal 4-way contest here on Raw. Like you said, Corey, Cap definitely has a target on her back due to her history with these 3 other superstars.
I'm just wondering, after all these false starts, if Cap will ever make it to her title match with Bianca Belair.
I think that's Shotzi's exact goal, Saxton. Eat defeat!
Kick! Nasty kick.
And she gets herself out of a precarious position.
And did you hear the impact of that?
Thunderous impact.
Ooh. Look at this. Oh, and a backbreaker.
Right to the spine.
Diesel up. This is not going to They used every muscle to deliver those suplexes.
Oh! Able to elude it.
Oh, was that a spear?
Interceptor, boy! Asuka timed that one well. Oh, man.
Oof, kick finds it. Brings the arm. Ripped down into a backbreaker, and a ripcord lariat follows.
Sent into the corner. Dominating shoulder tackle. Steel chair to the temple. Ooh! Great awareness as she proves to be too quick. Dominating shoulder tackle.
And now Asuka.
Interceptor. Ooh, what a forearm club.
That raw power Rhea possesses was held in check there.
You can almost feel the intensity coming from Asuka on that attack.
Using the elbow as a weapon and got away with that one.
Sharp punch. She's on unsteady legs in the corner. Needs to recover. Bloody bulldog. In full control here. Face first.
Out and scouted. Stops Ripley's attack. Oh, no, 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 no. No way.
Yes way.
Slam.
Asuka will come back after that.
Double underhook.
Into the neck breaker. Rhea went down in a heap.
Makes a cover. Only two.
Wow. After a kick out like that, you have to be impressed by Rhea Ripley.
Confidence must be waning as she hits the opposition hard, but still can't get the fall. Now looking at Liv Morgan. She wants to take this one outside the ring, it seems. Nicely done with the head scissors. She's going for it. Kick out. She still has.
Oh no, the poison missed.
Are you kidding me?
Boom. Oh, low tackle. Liv Morgan not backing down. Not now, not ever.
Asuka retaliates. Asuka with the Asuka lock.
UFO.
Dodged right on cue.
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Asuka! I've never seen
Breaking it up at the last second. Ooh. And she's thinking of recovering now.
Still time to run away if she wants to. Looking for a suplex here. Into a cutter. Nicely done. Connor flush.
Is it enough? The cover! 2 count breaks the count.
She just won't stay down. Mat slam with some attitude.
And Rhea on the wrong end of some aggression there.
Well, this deep into a fatal 4-way match, you gotta expect to be a little worse for wear.
What a shot.
Drop kick. Nice takedown. Stack them up. Gets reversed.
Is it enough?
She fights her shoulder up before one.
She kicked out there, but I don't know how much more she can take. Oh, is that a spear?
Interceptor, Corey.
She adjusts it and reverses it.
Liv ending this fight right there.
Then the Empress of Tomorrow.
Hammerlock applied. What's next? Oh my! Sit out spinebuster. Oh my God!
That's what they call me, the hot shot.
Oh, God, right to the cranium.
This is not going to end well. Oh, I'm sorry. Choke slam. Thunderous. And Asuka moves.
Oh, and a chair shot delivered.
Oh, what a right hook.
Set up in the corner of the ring. What a maneuver we just saw there.
Ooh. Well-placed kick.
Tagged with a punch.
More attacks up there could leave her severely impaired.
And over the court, lariat follows for the win.
And she wins. That is a huge victory.
Here is your winner, Betty Snuka!
What an explosive fatal four-way.
And as the dust continues to settle, here's your winner.
All four competitors in this match.
It was you, wasn't it? You're the reason I'm missing my championship match with Bianca. Again!
Oh, it's hardly my fault. Your car service was way too willing to accommodate your new itinerary. You know, they really should have some sort of security on that. Figured the least I could do was play hooky from Raw 2 so we could have a little chat.
You really want to do this here?
Fight in an airport lounge? Absolutely not. They'd never let me back in, and I love their little mini cupcakes too much. I just want what's mine.
What exactly is that, Shotzi? I can't go back in time and hire you at TBD. I can't go back and put you in War Games. Your obsession with me is unhealthy.
What's unhealthy is theft. And I'm not just talking about War Games. You may have gotten a free pass from Regal to waltz around WWE, ripping off other people's ideas, moves, and gear, but you didn't get a free pass from me. You're the #1 contender. That should be me. Put it on the line in a match. Win or lose, we are done after that.
If it means never having to deal with your BS again, fine, you're on. But only because there's no way I lose.
From the moment the captain arrived in WWE, Shotzi has had it out for her. Now they finally meet again to settle their issues.
This goes back even further to the independent scene. It's a long-standing grudge that transitioned to WWE and then was punctuated with a tank attack.
It seems like a Falls Count Anywhere match is a perfect way for these two to wrap up their long-time battle.
Places her right in the corner.
Oh.
Deadlift. It'll sit out powerbomb.
Thunderous impact. Ooh.
Up to the top rope now.
To the sky. You gotta be kidding me.
Just crashing down with high impact. She's able to get out of the way.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, SOS! She's starting to drag a little bit.
Starting to lose a step or two, but the good news is there's plenty of real estate to catch your breath.
Just a continuous rush on Shotzi here.
Shotzi has to find a way to right the ship here. Oh, did we just see a tooth fly out? Oh, basically hammering their opponent into the floor.
Able to get the advantage here.
And Shotzi puts a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against her.
Maybe Shotzi's found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
The final cut.
Oh, taking this fight into the seats.
Where are they going?
Anywhere they want. And now she's got all her gears running.
She's become relentless at this point.
Boom, what impact. Made her pay for her mistake.
Could that be the table turner she so desperately needed?
Deep six. Ooh.
Shotzi able to avert that.
And she is returning to ringside. No rush at her pace. Took off the hood of the announce table. Now there go the monitors.
Bad intentions in mind here.
Arm wrench. Oh, blocks the punch and a knee to the chin.
Shotzi's in big, big trouble.
She's got her on the table. Look out, guys. This is going to get ugly.
Hoisted up on the table.
Looking for the victory. There's two.
After years of antagonism, Cap has finally put Shotzi behind her. What a win.
I don't think Shotzi got the memo, Saxton. She's not going to take this insult lying down.
Spear out of nowhere from Bianca Belair.
The Women's World Champion just obliterated Shotzi.
Looks like Bianca's just as tired of Shotzi's shenanigans as anyone.
And now the champion and the #1 contender are facing off.
We may not have to wait for a match. This could jump off right here.
It's finally happening. The #1 contender and the Women's World Champion will finally go one-on-one.
It's about darn time.
This is going to be an epic clash for that championship, and I can't wait to see it.
Thanks for having my back out there.
I was annoyed. Honestly, I think the whole WWE universe was.
So, guess this means we're finally gonna get our match, huh?
You're pretty excited for someone who's about to get handled.
I see how it is. Well, you just go ahead and underestimate me, champ.
Oh, I don't underestimate you at all. I've seen your stuff on the indies. I know you can go, but so can I.
You've watched my indie matches? I didn't know you'd be into that.
What? Just because I started wrestling at WWE and never had an independent run doesn't mean I can't appreciate what you did there. I mean, that dive off the balcony against La Congrejita Loca? Wild. Self-destructive and probably ill-advised, but wild.
Man, if you had ever been a free agent when I was in TBD, I would have gladly jumped off a balcony against you too.
That sounds like a blast. Except I'm the one who would have been doing the jumping. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy with how it came up, but I do sometimes wonder what an indie career would have been like for me. It sounds like an adventure.
Huh.
What?
Just gets me thinking about our match.
About whether I'm going to pin or submit you?
No, well, not exactly. Someone recently pointed out that I was lucky enough to experience a fantastical whirlwind tour when I got to WWE. I got to have the adventure. I'm wondering if I should pay it forward.
What do you have in mind?
You're confident you're gonna beat me anyway, right?
Anytime, any place.
I was really hoping you'd say that.
You want to do what?
It's just going to be 2 matches.
Best of 3 series. So yeah, it might go 2, if Bianca really has no fight in her.
It'll probably go 2. That's as many as I need.
It's not the best of 3 series that gives me pause. It's the locales. It is the usual custom to defend the WWE Women's World Championship on WWE TV.
Sure, we could do that if we want to stick with what's comfortable. Or, get this, we fight for the Women's World Championship in the coolest indie arenas around.
Japan? Mexico? We could even go back to your old stomping grounds in the UK. Honestly, sounds like a great way to push that grassroots international exposure you business types are always talking about.
And you know what else it sounds like?
Oh, I'm positive you'll tell me.
It sounds like a big swing. It sounds like taking advantage of every opportunity on the table. And it sounds like doing something different without being afraid to fail.
I know what you're getting at, and I'm not sure I like you turning my words back on me.
I'm sorry to interject, but this is ridiculous. It's unheard of. Allowing a WWE champion to defend at these underground indie shows? Untelevised? What about the advertisers?
Advertisers? Really?
I'm afraid Troy makes an excellent point. Marketing will hate this.
See?
Fortunately, this is not a marketing company. This is a professional wrestling company. A professional wrestling company that's going to take a swing, and whose general manager cannot wait to get on the road. The only question is, where to first?
Don't look at me. This is your world. I'm just the adventuring tourist who gets to hit you, wherever you so choose.
It may be my world, but I say we make it your world to start. What if we go back to your old territory? Match 1 at Club UK.
God save the king. Dear, dear, dear. That cannot have gone as you'd hoped.
No. Everything went exactly according to my plan of getting hit in the face a bunch.
Are you regretting giving Bianca the invitation into the Indies?
Not at all. I miss the intimacy of a smaller show, the interaction with the fans. Just didn't expect Bianca to pull the same energy from the crowd quite as easily as she did.
Bianca got very comfortable very quickly.
If she had come up in the Indies, I would have wanted her for TBD. But that's not gonna stop me from beating her at our next stop.
Which raises the question, where to next on this great tour of the world?
Bianca played a little fast and loose with the rules out there. So at our next stop, let's lay down the law.
I'm sorry.
Law! LAW, the Los Angeles Wrestling Promotion? It was a pun.
And those are seconds of my life I shall never recover. The City of Angels it is. Ladies, It appears that you two will be going to a final match.
Fitting, really. Winning that championship will be even sweeter after going the full series.
Don't get cocky. No way you beating me twice in a row.
Before you two launch into a witty repartee, I have an update. I've just spoken to the suits in Stamford. They have thoughts.
Well, that's never good.
Word of your genuinely marvelous matches has spread, and so has the buzz. They were insistent that the next match will be on WWE television.
They want us to do the match on Raw? You promised us we could see this through in indie arenas.
Indeed I did, so I reached an agreement. We will be producing a portion of next week's Raw live from the location of your final match.
Oh, wow. Listen, I know this is a stretch, but how would you both feel about having the match at
TBD? Yes, a surprising and unexpected suggestion from you. Which is why I have already given instructions for the road crew to meet us there.
Wow. It's gonna be super embarrassing to lose on your home turf. But I, for one, am here for it. One idea, though.
What's that?
With everything I know about TBD, and since it's the final match, kinda seems like it should be no DQ, right?
Bianca Belair? You have no idea what you just asked for. Deal. Geneva is gonna freak.